Good morning. I'm standing in for my colleague from the Swedish Maritime Administration. I'm Gurpreet Singhota. I'm Senior Advisor for the project, Sea Traffic Management. And it's basically exchange of real-time information between ships and shore centers to facilitate safe, efficient, and also protection of the marine environment. There are global standards for ship and port actors. The main platform for exchange of information is the vessel's ACDIS. We have tweaked the existing performance standards of ACDIS to make it STM compliant. And also there is for the ship-to-ship shore data exchange, there is the IEC 61174 Edition 4 standard. That was developed in, I think, 2015. There's a new standard S421, which our IEC working group is working on right now. Then there is the standard S2111 on port timestamps. It is a suggested standard. We're still working on it. And of course, there is the impact on the IMO regulations, because we can think about anything, develop anything, but unless there is a legal basis, we cannot implement it. So those relevant regulations are SOLAS, Regulation 534, Chapter 5 of SOLAS, then the resolution, Assembly Resolution A89321, which is guidelines on voyage planning, because the ship is required under Regulation 534 to plan its voyage from berth to berth. And also there is the need to revise the ACDIS performance standards, because right now, for the testbed ships, we have revised the performance standards, and those units that are fitted on board the ship have been factory tested, but the performance standards as per IMO norms have not been revised formally. Then there's the need for the global infrastructure and standards for ships and port actors. Basically, for exchange of information, we are developing the Maritime Connectivity Platform, MCP, and that was formalized during the e-navigation afloat work seminar or conference in February this year, when Denmark, Sweden, Republic of Korea, and I forget another country, signed a memorandum of understanding to progress matters further. To give you an idea of STM, it's better to...
With thousands of ships carrying millions of tons of cargo, small decisions easily have great consequences. Uncoordinated data between ships and ports is synonymous with monetary loss when vessels are delayed, fuel burned, and suboptimal routes are chosen. We are changing that. What if we were to develop a solution that radically increased the coordination of information among ships, ports, and shipping companies? What if personnel on board and on shore could base decisions on real-time information? Sea Traffic Management and leading industry partners have developed tomorrow's digital infrastructure for shipping. Through data exchange among selected parties such as ships, service providers and shipping companies, we are creating a new paradigm for maritime information sharing. MS Validator is just about to begin a 13-day journey from New York to Umeå, Sweden. The mate, Anna Carlson, uses the STM route template service to complete the actual route to Umeå. By doing this, she creates a complete plan and avoids replanning at a later stage. In the STM interface, she also decides to whom she wants to share the information. Two days after the departure, a storm has developed ahead and threatens to delay the ship's arrival time. The mate, Anna, receives a proposal of an optimized route from a weather optimization provider. By accepting the new route, she not only avoids the storm, but also notifies all other concerned actors of the updated voyage plan. At Shore Center, the operator receives a notification. Something is wrong. MS Validator is deviating from her voyage plan and must be checked out. Since the deviation was detected in time, a possible incident could be avoided by using the enhanced monitoring service. MS Validator is now in the Baltic Sea, and according to IceInfo, severe ice conditions can be expected. This time, reduced speed and delays can't be avoided. The logistical puzzle of ports, pilots, tugboats and linesmen must be torn up and remade once again. With STM port call synchronization, you will be assisted doing this without lifting your phone. Some simple operations in the STM interface briefs every concerned actor about the new situation, giving them a chance to reschedule and report back. This time, the port proposes an even later arrival time, giving the ship the chance to accept, reduce speed, and save fuel. MS Validator has reached her destination in Umeå. STM reduces risks and makes the maritime transport chain more efficient. The beneficiaries will be the shipping industry, its customers, and the environment. STM makes your working days simpler and safer, while maritime transport gets more efficient than ever.
So the future of STM, as we see, is that we can have route exchange information. We can have port synchronization so the ship can speed up or slow down its speed to reach just in time. Then there is the facility of pilot routes. And of course, like in the Baltic, there is the ice. So the Shore Center can provide the ship with real-time information on suitable ice routes. And also in case of an emergency, the Shore Center can provide on the ACDIS to the ship search patterns and search areas. There's also the added facility of navigational warnings being displayed directly onto the ACDIS instead of going to the NAVTEX, which is printing out all the time and then plotting the positions. And that navigational warning would come for the local area. And also there's the possibility, as shown in the video, of doing the route cross-check, enhanced monitoring, and route recommendations from weather routing services. Now, these are different programs that have come out of STM, and the acronyms are there, but with shortage of time, they'll be available on the website. You can understand what they are. And this is an overview of where STM is being developed in other parts of the world. For example, Singapore, Malaysia, India, then in Canada. So they are picking up the good points of STM and incorporating them in their programs. Thank you very much.